In this tutorial, I will be discussing about the input elements used with Bootstrap. The Bootstrap supports all the input elements which are available in HTML like input, checkbox, radio button, select, text area, etc. It also supports the input types like text, password, date, time, week, URL, email, search, etc. So let's see the various input elements by making a simple form. As you can see, I have defined the Bootstrap links. That's the first step while using Bootstrap, and also I have defined the class container. Now to make a form, Bootstrap provides us a class called form group, which is the easiest way to add or define a structure to forms. Basically, it provides a flexible class for proper grouping of the elements such as label, text, controls, form validations, etc. So I'll start by giving a form tag here, and inside I'll create a div with class form group. I'll add a label and an input. I'll give the class form control to the input. The form control class controls the textual form controls like input, select, and text area. Similarly, I will give another div here for giving password. I'll just copy this div and paste it. Naming this label as password will also change the input type to password. Okay, now let's add checkbox. So here I will create another division. Giving the class checkbox. So I will say value 1 here. Let's add 2 more checkboxes. I'll just copy and paste this here. Now let's check the browser. So if you want these checkboxes in horizontal alignment, you can simply do so by giving checkbox inline class. Let's try that. I'll just add here checkbox inline. Also changing of these two. Saving this, let's check the browser. So you can see the checkboxes are inline now, which looks somewhat better. Let's add the radio buttons as well. I will create a division with class radio. Input type will be radio. I'm going to say this as yes. Copying this division, and I'm going to say this as no. Let's check the output. To give horizontal alignment to this radio button, again as we have seen, we can add inline to the class, and that will make this radio buttons inline. Now let's also see the select list. So here I'll just add BR and I will give a label saying select list. Now to give select list, I will write select with class form control. The form control allows an upgrade with custom style and sizing and much more to the textual controls like input and text area. Moving on, I will give options here saying A, B, C and D. That's it. Let's save this and check the output. So here it is. Lastly, any form is incomplete without a button. So let's add a button now. I will give a break tag here and will create a division with class form group. I will say button here with type submit. Now Bootstrap provides certain classes for button which can be used as per the requirement. Let me show you. I will go to the official site of Bootstrap and here you can see various options of buttons provided. So here I am going to take the success button class. I'll say class here and we'll add the class. Let's take another button as well, maybe a reset button. And I will give a different class to it. Okay, so let's save this and go to the browser. And you can see the difference between them. So this is how you can use the input elements with Bootstrap. Give it a try, create your own form, experiment with different classes and values. In the next tutorial, we'll see how to make a proper organized form using the grid system classes.